Everyone, thank you for joining us here on this Friday. I'm Zhao Shin in the Weather Center with Brett Anthony. And what a difference in what you're seeing. Kalee here near the plaza, not seeing a lot of that snow. In fact, a lot more melting. And Sarah just, a few miles down the road in Lee Summit, and it's big fat snowflakes.
Oh yeah, and the streets are a lot wetter over in Lee Summit. We're seeing those big fat snowflakes returning, and they may push back toward Kansas City as we head through the morning hours. Here's ESP Live radar. You can see the Kansas side, Baser, Tonganoxie, Lawrence, Eudora. Dry right now, or at least no rain coming down the state line. You get rain moving back into Overland Park and Raytown and Unity Village, and then out to the east we are talking about rain mixing to snow, and then a little farther east, Sedalia and Marshall, it's all snow there, and it is still coming down. We're concerned about power outages out to the east of Kansas City. Also concerned about some slick roadways east of Kansas City. Highway 13, Highway 65, Interstate 70. The temperatures out to the east are colder. It's 34 at Sedalia, 33 at Knob Noster, and 34 at Lee Summit, but it's 37 in downtown Kansas City. So a lot of the snow that fell yesterday is melting around the plaza in downtown KC. Even warmer over at Lawrence, where it's 39 degrees right now. Here's the day planner. Little snow rain mix through the 7 o'clock hour. Headed into the noon hour, that's going to mix over to rain as we warm up closer to 40 degrees. And if we have any precipitation this afternoon, it's going to be the form of rain. We'll have wind. We'll have cold conditions. So not your best Friday commute, that is for sure. Meteorologist Dionne, she is in this morning with our team coverage outside in what has so far been just kind of a cold and kind of misty morning so far. Good morning, Kalee.
Good morning, Brett. Yeah, we have a spitting right now. It's what it's really doing. It's actually let up quite a bit since about a half hour ago when I was live out near the plaza area. We have, because of the warm temperatures, melting. So a lot of the snow that fell yesterday, for those of you who went to sleep last night near the plaza area, you're going to wake up to just a little bit. So let's look at they're just patches of snow that's still sticking to the grass and the ground there. Roadways are not a problem, though, because what you have is melting. So the roads are warmer, and so you're seeing the melting snow going down the sides of the street. We actually do have a bit of drying happening because of no precipitation for the last several hours. So there is drying on the roadways. So just be careful out there. Give yourself a safe distance. But otherwise, if you just take it slow out there, guys, it is going to be just fine for you as you head off to work this morning, Brett.
All right, meteorologist Dionne outside. Good reminders there. Just that little bit of extra time can make all the difference. That can save you a lot of time in the end, Zhao.
Yeah, certainly can, Brett. Thank you very much. Major Miles joins us now with a check of that time-saving traffic. Taking a look around the metro area. Hey, looks like there's drying in this area. Major?
Yeah, Brett showed a radar shot earlier of the divider of the precipitation. It almost was right down the state line. So still some precip on the Missouri side, some wet roads. But yeah, we're here on the Kansas side. This is I-35 northbound passing 119th Street. You can see the pavement is drying out. So that's kind of what we're dealing with. A little snow there in the grass, but that's it. And even where we do have maybe some wet snowflakes falling, like where Sarah is, the road will just be wet. And that's it, as we are above freezing and no new accidents to report. That's a check of your time-saving traffic. I'm Major Miles.
Thank you, Major. So Jenna Hansard is on the roads for us, keeping an eye on those conditions. Let's check in with her. Jenna, where are you? And tell us what you're seeing.
Hey, we are heading towards Grandview right now. We're on 49 North, and you can see that truck that's right in front of us. One thing you want to keep in mind is if you're going to be on these highways, you want to make sure that you keep a proper distance away from trucks and buses. So the distance that you see right now between us and that truck in front of us, that's the distance that you want to have if you're going to be driving out on these highways this morning. Another thing you'll want to avoid is to be on cruise control. A lot of people throw their cruise control when they're getting ready to head into work, but you could hydroplane because your car could actually speed up if you do put cruise control on. So that's another thing that you will want to avoid this morning. We did speak to Missouri Highway Patrol this morning, and they said that there were a couple of cars that had veered off the highway on I-70 early this morning, and they said that these were all weather-related incidents. Again, don't know kind of if there were any injuries associated with these incidents, but we do know that they did veer off the highway because of the weather. So again, use caution being on these highways this morning. We'll check back in with you guys in about 20 minutes. Reporting live here from 49, Jenna Hansard, 41 Action News.
All right.